Genius Kids. Cultivating love for learning.
Lesson 16. Active and passive voice. Knowledge acquisition. In grammar, voice refers to the form of a verb that shows whether the subject of a sentence performs the action, the active voice, or is affected by it, the passive voice. There are two voices in English. A. Active voice. B. Passive voice. One active voice. A verb is said to be in active voice when its subject acts, that is the doer of the action expressed by the verb. Example, he plays cricket. 2. Passive voice. A verb is said to be in the passive voice when its subject is acted upon, that is the receiver of the action denoted by the verb. Example, cricket is played by him. How to make passive an active voice sentence? Normally, those verbs can be made passive which have an object. Such verbs are called transitive verbs, that is verbs with subject. Thus, a typical active voice sentence should have the following parts in order for it to be passive. Voiced graph. Active voice, subject, doer, her. Verb, played. Object, hockey. Passive voice, object, as a subject, hockey. Passive verb, third form, was played. By plus subject, as an object, by him. Example, she, subject, I, am, object as a subject. Helps, verb, helped, third form of verb. Me, object, by, her, subject as an object. According to the tense and the subject, use an appropriate form of the verb be such as present, is, am, are, past, was, were, perfect, been, continuous, be, two infinitives, to be, imperative and modules, be. Convert the given verb into past participle form as shown in the table given below. Tense, active voice, passive voice. Simple present, present continuous, present perfect continuous. Eats, eat, is, are, am, plus eating. Has, have, plus eaten. Has, have, plus been, plus eating. Is, are, am, plus eaten. Is, are, am, plus been, plus eaten. Has, have, plus been, plus eaten. No passive form. Simple past, past continuous, past perfect continuous. 8. Was were plus eating, had plus been plus eating. Was were plus eaten, was were plus been plus eaten. No passive form. Simple future, future continuous, future perfect continuous. Will shall plus eat, will be plus eating, will shall have plus eaten, will shall have been plus eating. Will be plus eaten, no passive form, will have plus been plus eaten, no passive form. If the subject or object in a sentence in the active voice is a pronoun, it changes its form as shown in the table here except you, it and name of the personal pronouns, and one has to be careful about it. Active voice, subject form. Passive voice, object form. He, his, she, her, they, them, I, me, we, us, you, it, name, Anil, name, Anil. Remember, you may have to use an appropriate preposition like by before the passive object whenever it is mentioned. Example 1. I sweep the floor every day. Active voice. The floor is swept by me every day. Passive voice. Transformation of interrogative sentences into passive voice. When interrogative sentences are changed into passive voice, their interrogative does not change. Examples 1. Who killed that deer? Active voice, by whom was that deer killed? Passive voice, 2. Is he playing guitar? Active voice, is guitar being played by him? Passive voice. Remember, the interrogative in the passive voice takes the form helping verb plus object plus third form of verb plus by plus subject plus single interrogative. Question word plus helping verb plus object plus third form of verb plus by plus subject. Double interrogative. Transformation of imperative sentences into passive voice. When the sentence in the active voice is an imperative sentence, let be is used in the passive form of the sentences if the sentence has to remain imperative. Otherwise, should be can be used. If the imperative sentences in the passive voice takes the form let plus object plus third form of the verb, or object plus should be plus third form of the verb. When the active voice is in the negative, beginning with the words don't, the passive voice takes the form let plus object plus not plus be plus third form of the verb, or object plus should not be plus third form of the verb. Examples: 1. Don't hate the poor. Active voice in negative, let the poor not be hated. Passive voice, or the poor should not be hated. 2. Shut the door. Active voice, let the door be shut. Passive voice, or the door should be shut. Remember, when the object is not given, you are ordered, requested, advised, according to sense, is added.
Like, share and subscribe.